A lot of people are calling the new Battlefield 3.5, but what differentiates the new title of the series to Battlefield 3? Many people were quite surprised about the lack of change when they saw the very first gameplay of Battlefield 4. The graphics are not revolutionizing, and there were a lot of recycled objects and animations. However, when the multiplayer gameplay arrived at E3, lots of us were quite excited about Battlefield 4 and more impressed. DICE's Levolution was also a big part of the advertising campaign, but will also play a big part in Battlefield 4's gameplay. This was first introduced on the map Siege of Shanghai, but the idea was already quite popular, especially in the community. You might remember the Pitch Your Map concept contest by DICE, which took place in the summer of 2012. One concept was by the YouTuber Luton, who suggested a map called Tulishman Dam, in which he included Levolution by destructing the dam, leading to the flooding of parts of the map and access to a new area of the map. This is going to play a big role in Battlefield 4 and will make the whole scenario much more memorable. Another big improvement is a change of suppression. Back in Battlefield 3 this was a criticized feature, however in Battlefield 4 DICE seems to change the whole system to the better. It used to be so that every weapon in the game has a strong suppression effect, no matter at which part of the body they land. In Battlefield 4 however, the only weapons which give a strong suppression effect are the light machine guns for the support class, the sniper rifles for the recon, and the vehicle weapons. This strengthens the support and recon role and balances out the class system and makes them an important part of the team. A feature that was probably one of the most requested ones in Battlefield 3 was Spectator Mode, and Battlefield 4 our wishes have been heard. Its first debut was at E3 and Battlefield's live streams. With the help of Spectator Mode, we are able to view people in first and third person and get a tactical overview of the map. Besides that, we're also going to have the option of a free cam, making the creation of cinematics, montages, and in general YouTube videos very interesting. In Battlefield 3, the community actually managed to create a free cam mod, even without official support for the game. With the help of this, people created amazing videos and even an unofficial eSports Spectator Mode. Now that we will have an official one in Battlefield 4, I am really interested to see what great material our community can deliver to the world and how the YouTube community will evolve. Spectator Mode also goes hand in hand with the competitive eSports scene. Thanks to the new Spectator tool, competitive scene will be able to strive. Live streams, YouTube channels, leagues and hundreds of new teams pop up. Other shooters who still have a really good competitive scene, like for instance Valve's Team Fortress 2 and the Counter-Strike series, are still as active because of their Spectator Mode and its great possibilities. Besides the Spectator Mode, Karl-Magnus, general manager of DICE, revealed in an interview with the YouTuber Luton09 that, quote, "I can say that eSports is an area that we are very interested in." However, he didn't tell us any specifics. Nevertheless, I'm very certain that the future of the competitive scene will be bright for Battlefield 4. And finally, coming back from Battlefield 2, we have the Commander Mode. For those who don't know what the Commander Mode is, it basically allows one man per team to be the commander. And this person will be able to scan an area for enemies, drop missiles and much more. This makes the whole gameplay more tactical, and thanks to the new voice over IP system, the commander will also be able to communicate with each individual squad leader. Even though opinions differ about this feature, I believe it will be a great addition to the game and it is going to make the gameplay much more versatile. The commander will have the most important role in the match. Back in 2005, Battlefield 2 delivered us the Commander Mode and it was an excellent element, but the whole team depended on the leader. Often a good commander was able to make the difference between win and loss. Seeing commanders fight against each other will most likely be a stunning experience. However, I do also hope that DICE will make the Commander Mode optional for each private server, as I am very sure this will be a strongly discussed feature in Battlefield 4. Overall, Battlefield 4 will be what we wanted Battlefield 3 to be. It is more refined, seems to have a more polished gameplay, and allows for a more versatile experience. The classes seem to be much more balanced, old mechanics have been returned to the better, and to be honest, I can only say one thing. You convinced me, DICE. Alright guys, I'll see you next time, and may the skill be with you.